Well, firstly, let's consider the face value meaning of religious language. So, what is face value meaning? It is essentially, so when I say that this jumper is made of cotton wool, that is the same. I'm speaking in this in as meaningful as a way as I would be when I say that God is omnipotent or God is love. Um, they they speak, they operate in the same way as each other. Now, say if you take the statement God is omnipotent, if you're taking it from the face value meaning kind of way, then it has the propositional or linguistic or semantic content that God is omnipotent and is true just in case God is omnipotent. B, it is an assertion that conventionally expresses the speaker's belief that God is omnipotent. And C, it is a descriptive utterance that represents truly or falsely the fact that God is omnipotent, just as other descriptive utterances in other fields of discourse, in science, history, etc., represent facts. So, face value meaning in religious language is what it says on the tin, is what it is at face value. It is just saying that it is meaningful in every sense that every other statement is meaningful. It's not meaningful in the sense of it being emotional. It's not meaningful in the sense of it having a private resonance with the speaker. No, it's meaningful in the sense that I'm waving my glasses about is a meaningful statement. Now, there's, as you can imagine, a lot of dispute about this, and let's introduce these discussions with a look at David Hume, who we saw first in an earlier lecture. David Hume isn't one of the fundamental scholars of this kind of discussion of religious language, but he is an important thinker in setting up the ideas that evolved later on. So a lot of it, this kind of discussion has its roots or owes its evolution to Hume. What did Hume say? Hume said that the self is a fluent thing, the product of our perceptions and experiences. Pardon me. So Hume's contention, Hume's idea was that there is no you from the moment that you're born until the moment that you die. There is no you that will exist in 10 years' time. The person that you will be in 10 years' time is entirely meaningfully different to the person that you are currently. So the person that you are right now is just the series of events and experiences that has led you to be watching me give a lecture on this topic. A few different events in your life, and it would have been completely different, and you wouldn't have been the same person that you are right now. And in 10 years' time, not just in terms of all of the cells in your body being entirely different, will you be different? No, you'll be different in the sense that there will be 10 years worth of experiences which separate you again entirely from the person that you are now. You certainly will have common experiences, but there'll be 10 years difference, and you won't be the self that you are in this moment. And he also said that religious beliefs are based more on passions, i.e., emotions. So that's the Enlightenment way of speaking again, which is a bit dense. But he said the religious beliefs are just emotional things; they're not rational. And he wasn't necessarily being critical here. He certainly wasn't professing a belief in a god by saying these things or adherence to a religion. He was, however, a good guy essentially in history. He believed in religious tolerance, but he did also say that religious beliefs are just emotional things that are very useful for us living in society anyway. So in a sense, kind of precursor to the field of sociology as well. Great guy, David Hume. Recommend reading him.